Alright, guys, so it is time to now give my worst movies of 2024. My list of the ones that I just could not stand. These are all movies. Keep in mind that these are movies that I will probably never go back and rewatch. And they're in no particular order because they're all bad. I ain't got no particular order of how bad they are. So, first off is Sting. I was interested in this movie because the fact of a big giant spider in a horror movie interested me. I did like it alright, but it wasn't one I'm going to go back and watch. Night Swim. One of the first movies that came out of this year. Gave it a go. But, when you think about it, it's about water trying to kill you. It's just, you get that drowning feeling every time you go in the water. So, nah, it was boring. It was not even worth it. Venom: The Last Dance. I think the Venom movies have been on my worst list from the beginning because just this isn't my Venom, plain and simple. This movie had a lot of problems with it. You get null at the bookends of the movie and everything, but you try to set up a potential, but yet then you come out later and say you're getting rid of your Sonyverse. This was the last movie of the Venom series, thank God, in my opinion. And then also we have Godzilla and Kong: The New Empire. This movie was just so cheesy. So I did not like this movie. It was basically Godzilla and the Kong with the power glove because he gets like this automatic power glove on him at one point in the movie, and it's like it was just I did not get into this movie. I liked the first Godzilla versus Kong movie. That one actually made my top list of that year. This one not so much. This was just not good for me. Madam Web. This is probably on almost everybody's worst list of this year because there was just so much wrong with this. Sony didn't even need to make this. Even as hot as the women were in this movie, that is still not even savable to me. You got Sydney Sweeney and Isabel Moner and Dakota Johnson and everything, and still this movie was just awful, just bad writing, bad everything about this movie. Another reason why you're making movies without Spider-Man. Hence the reason why Craven's also on this list. Another movie without Spider-Man. 3 Sony movies without Spider-Man on this list. Venom, Craven, and Madam Web, and they're just all awful. Nothing works on them, and that's the reason why this franchise is dead. They needed to focus more on Sony Spider-Man movies. You got all these other Spider-Mans that you can do do series on or movies on. But no, this is the route you decided to go. Awful movie. Don't recommend it. The Crow remake. Oh my God. I went into this hoping maybe for something, but I kind of had a feeling it was just going to be a bad movie. And it was, I could watch it again, but it's also, I tried to rewatch it and I didn't even make it down. Not even probably about 5-10 minutes into it. It's not really watchable at all. If you want to watch a Crow movie, go watch the original Crow with Brandon Lee. That is the original and only one that you need to ever focus on. Don't ever remake Crow again. And then my worst movie of the year was the Mean Girls musical that came out. I wanted to give it a go because I liked the Mean Girls movie. And the thing is, I know this wasn't made, for me per se, but it's still, I even with all the hot women in this movie, I still couldn't even make it through this movie. It was that bad. I did not like it. And I gave musicals a chance this year with Wicked and stuff like that. And I actually liked Wicked. So, but there you go. There you go. That was my worst movies of 2024. Stay tuned for the best of 2024 in the next few days. And then let me know what your worst movies of this year was. Leave it in the comment box below. Also, if you're not a subscriber, I'll subscribe to the channel, guys. Till next time.